Hello football enthusiasts, welcome to Black Sport. We are in match day 20 in the African Cup of Nations 2023 live in Cote d'Ivoire. Today, South Africa holds the bronze title for the second time in their history. I am your host, Insonet Uche, and with me here is...
Thank you so much.
Come on! I'll say very big congratulations to Bafana. What a ride it is.
Yeah, it was a roller coaster actually.
Yeah.
They had to make a couple of misses and a couple of chances thrown in the air.
Yeah.
And a couple of one-on-ones. People, guys who don't know how to dribble goalkeepers. They were just trying to dribble the goalkeeper. I don't understand what happened in the game today, and I would say that Congo really bottled it.
Yes, really. And looking at this game, I would say today's game, I'll call it the highlight of misses. I've never seen any Ballon d'Or of misses in my life that I've seen today.
Right.
It was a festival of misses. I'll put it this way. What a game! How can you miss few yards away from the goalpost and you couldn't even find a target on goal?
And they're literally making Rondon Williams look as if it's a star.
Oh, no.
Like, no, not like that. But what I'm saying, there's some clear-cut goals that you need to score as a striker.
Yes.
And the way they shoot, I don't understand. One even gave like a back pass. I don't know if that was supposed to be a shot.
Okay, I believe you wanted
Like
to
it was on his right foot. He played. The keeper just had to pat the ball.
It was an easy one. Now, to give you an update of what just happened today, Congo and South Africa, Congo Dr and South Africa had a goalless full time, and they ended in penalties, in which Ron Williams saved 2 penalties as usual, rounding up to 6 penalty saves in a tournament shootout in this AFCON 2023. What a record by him.
Yeah, it's an amazing record. It's a classic. For him to be able to assist his team like that, he has really proven himself. So even the commentator made mention of that during one of the commentary lines, where he said that the only opposition for him in terms of getting both goalkeeper is Wabale, and we need to wait and see what tomorrow will hold between Nigeria and Ivory Coast to be able to decide who's going to get the golden gloves. But so far so good. Rondon Williams is really confident and is really, I don't know how to put it, but he has that posture. He's not scared of taking on the attackers when they come in. He covers his post really well. I mean, there was a one-on-one that one of the Congolese attackers brought and wanted to round him, and he
that was in the first half. That was the first half. Yes.
Like, sometimes when one-on-one comes, you just try to stretch and cover your post. Yeah. But he clipped the ball and held on to it. Like, I was like, wow, this is amazing.
For example, look at that highlight. Okay, look at it that way. You see?
Yeah, look at how
that was clinical.
If I was the striker, do you know what I would have done?
What
I would have gone to my left.
There
is a lot of space on the left. Do you know why you go to your left?
Okay.
Because the keeper has come out and his feet is on my left.
Yes.
His hands are on my right. So once you go to his left, the only thing he can do is to foul you. I mean, he can literally just put the ball away and then try to commit the keeper by making your legs go in contact with his legs, and you get a penalty. But you going to the right, the keeper is really looking at the ball and his hands are there. So I mean, this was not really okay for me.
Chances for the for them to take the lead in the first half, and they couldn't round it up. And just to tell you about the scoreline for the penalty shot, it was 6-5 in favor of South Africa, even though South Africans were the first to lose in the tournament in the shootout. Yeah. And so far, like you said, they've made Williams look so extraordinary. But they really had, if you tell me about being good, Congo players were the better in this. They have one of the best penalty kicks. And as soon as yes, their final two was not perfect.
Yes, they had the better shootout. They had clinical penalties. I mean, they were just so classic. When they were taking the shots, I just recalled the Nigerian versus South Africa.
Exactly.
The way the Nigerians played the penalty, and I was like, oh, come on, these guys are really taking the ball to Williams. But at the end of the day, how can you score your first 4 penalties Mokena has given you the plate, the food, and like eat. I'm gonna miss the first one. You missed the first ball.
Yeah.
You've scored your first 4 kicks. You understand?
Yes.
For me, I felt Wissa should have stepped up to play the last kick for Congo. And the captain was like, let me go and round up. Wissa should have sealed it. Wissa now came to play the 6th one.
Yeah.
And he scored a fantastic
He did. This is where I say about having some, you're a leader, but you think you really want to take the glory.
Because you scored that free kick against the other team. What's the team? The third goal they scored in that semi-final.
Okay, quarterfinals.
When they won 3-1.
Okay, is that? But this is a free kick, man. Come on, these are two different things.
He has the same confidence.
Besides, the pressure is quite different from what it is.
And this was the last sports kick, bro. That is why till tomorrow I will cherish here and The pressure taking the last kick is not child's play, bro.
Yes.
The pressure is massive.
I remember in the Champions League when Shevchenko was about when they lost to, that was 2025.
2005.
Yes, when they lost to Liverpool.
AC Milan.
Yes.
Liverpool,
And Shevchenko was about to take the penalty. As they said, remember last time Shevchenko took the penalty that gave them the win.
Yes.
Now can Shevchenko also do it again? And he couldn't. So
he couldn't do it. I would never forget that night. What was the thing? Because trip to Istanbul. That was the start of it. They played finals. I would never forget that night.
3-0. 3-3.
Gerard's brilliance and all.
So he is.
So that is
So penalty shootout sometimes does not. Yes, I know you don't guarantee a win.
Yeah.
But it's a 50-50 game. And this is, like I said last time, penalty shootout will make you not like one of your best players.
That's why Osimhen never takes it.
It's always good. And Ronaldo tried his luck again against Manchester United, and that could have actually dented his record if we didn't win.
Do you know what? I watched a clip of the penalty shootout today again.
Yeah, really.
Ronaldo missed that penalty.
He
was crying, bro.
Yes.
He was on the floor. So when John Terry hits the post,
that was it was like, thank you.
I was like, this is the second chance. This is the second chance.
Then I make a bottle. Okay. You see, that's what I'm talking about penalties. Penalties is interesting. It's elevating, and it can also put you in one of your saddest moments.
Yeah.
So it goes two ways.
Yeah,
about it.
It does. It's
but,
a 50-50 thing.
But today's game, I don't know why that. One thing I like about South Africa's teams is that they like to control the game.
Yeah.
If you watch their game, they try to control the game. They are not always in a hurry. They are patient with the ball, trying to move around, and they have the confidence to hold the ball, which is something I see.
Yeah.
I love that for an African team like South Africa, who has almost all their team who are home based. Mm-hmm. So it shows the kind of quality that we have in the South African League.
Yeah, the South African League it's the standout league in Africa, if you want to ask me that. Yeah, it's a standout league. It's really structured. They have the structure. It's one of the leagues in Africa where the home base fans, the citizens, all support their own.
Yeah.
You understand? The Kaizer Chiefs have staunch fans that go all out to watch the games. Same thing with Sundowns, same thing with Super Sport United, Maritzburg, all of them. They have an amazing league. Their pitches are awesome. Yeah. I mean, they televise most of their games. So if you watch their games and you see the stadium, it's always filled to the brim.
Yes.
They've got board structures, the club side, they have their boards, the league is actually properly run. So they have the tendency to succeed. I don't know why they don't actually conquer Africa when they come out to play the CAF Champions League. They don't conquer Africa. Yeah. I mean, sometimes they go as far as the quarterfinals and that's it. That's where you have the TP Mazembes that just come in and the pyramids of Egypt. That's where you have what's the other team from Morocco, Casablanca in Morocco. So they don't come out as
Casablanca. Those guys are really good.
So that's it. So
Al-Ali, because mention Al-Ali.
Al-Ali, yeah. So you see,
Al-Ali has they have the highest paid coach in Africa. Yes, and in as much as I know that Nigeria is also part of our coach is actually like $200,000 annually.
Yeah, 600K, yes.
Yeah, so like 600K. So I know if you check the hierarchy, you see that South Africans has loads of coaches that play, the lot of coaches that earn over 400, 300 in the league.
Yeah, that boils down
For
to
coaches,
the fact that the investment in the league
yes
is superb, because they have South Africa actually has loads of companies. I'm not saying other countries do not, like Nigeria, we do have some home companies, but the companies use the club sponsorship as, what do we call it, the corporate social responsibility.
That's it.
So they try to go in and just pick a club, sponsor the club, sponsor the club, brand their shirts. I mean, we have club sites in Nigeria that go unbranded in front of their shirts. You know, right? So very few clubs in Nigeria actually have the branding and have the corporate structure and governance structure to back up whatever they're doing in the boardroom, vis-a-vis what they're doing on the pitch as well. So the companies they have, I mean, MTN is sponsoring one of the clubs, I know that for sure, and I know Standard Chartered is sponsoring one of the clubs. I know those are South African companies. So they really come out to support their own, and that's what I want other countries in Africa to also try and emulate.
That brings us to what Black Sport is all about. We are here to promote the African culture through sports. That especially we're targeting in Nigeria, which is the MPFL, trying to bring you close to what is happening in the league. Because it's all about the spotlight. When you flash the torch right there in the darkness, it's what illuminates light. And that is what Black Sport is here to do. Like wherever you are, Black Sport will find you. So looking at all these things, what's going on in this tournament so far, having played out of 24 teams that started this competition, we are now back down to the last two. The final two, the last four just played now, in which South Africa actually clinched the victory, and which is the second since 2000.
2000.
Since 2000, this is their second now to having the bronze, which a big win. At least you're going home with something. So after all, at least they are going with the back of the what do you call it?
I mean, the winner get prize money though.
Yeah,
they'll get prize money. The winner they should be going home with at least between $2 to $3 million as bronze owners. The winners will be bagging $7 million.
Yes.
The second team should be taking $4 million. So as it is now, Nigeria already they're short of $4 million. So they just need to win the trophy tomorrow and they get the extra $3 million and they're good to go.
Okay, so between this game between the Congo Dr and the South Africa, which player impressed you so much within in the both teams?
Right. So if I should take a look, I mean when Wisa really tried to move the ball when he came on, he really tried to move the ball.
Yeah.
And Pesitao didn't play today for South Africa. I don't think so. Did he?
Yeah. No.
I did not see Pesitao.
No.
Mokwena did the job in the midfield. He tried, and trust me, the strikers at both ends were shit because they were not converting. They were not actually doing their jobs. So I would nominate for me. Wisa tried. He really brought the experience into the game. So I will give it to Wisa of Congo.
Wisa of Congo. So that's really yours for Wisa of Congo. Why are we all picking Congo? For me, I think talking about Diagana for me stole my heart in this game. In as much as he couldn't calm down. I call that chill. Take a chill pill.
Once he just gets the ball, he was rushing. That's why I didn't nominate him. I'm not saying I didn't. I noticed him. I noticed him, right, but he wasn't actually doing his job.
You know, he didn't just go for South Africa. It's not just one. It's not one. And they just go down to South Africa. Both South Africa and Congo. What is that? When they get inside the box, it's as if
they were jittery. They were
something different.
They were shaking, like they were trying to shake. I would call it indecisiveness. They were like, should I shoot or should I not shoot? Should I shoot? Or let me just shoot. So sometimes when the ball is coming, because they really, first of all, the South African backline was a bit open. That was why the Congolese guys really played lots of through passes for counters.
Yeah.
The counter really worked. So they were throwing through passes. So sometimes before the ball even lands, the player has decided in his head, like, I'm going to shoot this ball. I'm shooting. He hasn't even risen his head up to check if his opponent will be there for good for a sweet through pass. Yeah. So once the ball lands, he will take the shot. And most of the times, 90 out of 100, the ball doesn't land well on his feet and he just shoot wide or gives the keeper a slow back pass or he just shoot the throw in. I don't get what's happening. They were frustrating each other in the 18-yard box.
And they couldn't even make it because it doesn't make sense. That's what I was saying. Is it the same players I saw play good football
In
in
the semi-finals.
Yes.
Do you know when I was watching the game and I saw the way manner they played, I was like, wow, this is why you guys were the third place. Because imagine the finals like that.
Come on, it doesn't show any class.
Tomorrow you're gonna see class, bro.
Doesn't show class. And there's a difference between that you're playing ball on target and you're playing heavily wide. When I say heavily wide, why will you shoot up in the sky?
Bro, at least I can vouch for one thing to know that you cannot find Lookman or Hala with such loose balls and they'll be shooting rubbish.
It's bizarre.
Bro, it's bizarre. Trust me, tomorrow you're gonna see class. So this one is for the boys. Tomorrow the men will get it.
So you had the first from EK White as we expect to see the final game of the African Cup of Nations 2023 live in Cote d'Ivoire. We're between Nigeria and the host nation Ivory Coast goes to battle for glory, or who is going to be crowned the champions of Africa. Just stay glued and don't forget to get ready to actually on the pool to vote for your best player of the tournament right there in Spotify, whereby we have to put the pool for you tomorrow. I am your host, like always, Insonet Uche, and with me here, like always,
It's EKY. Just keep it down on the channel. Subscribe and keep it there tomorrow. We're here to keep you posted on the post-match analysis. Thank you so much.
Alright, so which song are you going to sing now for the South Africans? Which song comes into your head? You want to sing? If it's a good song, which song do you think comes into your head?
Jerusalem.
Yeah, that one. Okay, see you alright. Ciao. Bye.